Hello everyone, welcome back to the video series of Object Oriented Programming with Java. Our today's topic for this particular video, that is a Java programming using interface. So I will explain a different program of the interface. I am the instructor Mr. Ankit Patel. So let's start the programming. Now in this session I will show you the different example of the interface. So let's discuss the first program of the interface. That is, write a program that illustrates the interface inheritance. Interface P that is extended by P1 and P2. Then interface P12 inherit both P1 and P2. Each interface declare one constant and one method, and class Q implements P12 and initiate Q and invoke each of its method, and each method display one of the constant. So here we need to just implement the use of the interface. I have already created the main class, that is the program 15. Let's first create the interface, that is the interface P. Each interface contain one variable, so I am here creating a is equals to 10 and one method, that is a void show. Here all the method in the interface by default it is an abstract and variable are the final variable. So here no need to implement that particular method. Now next interface, we need to create an interface P1 that extend. So if a class want to use the data of other class, we use a keyword extend. If an interface is want to extend the data of other interface, then we use a keyword extend. Here the interface I am using another variable b is equals to 20, and same void show method is there. I am just printing. Same for here the next P1 and P2 both are the sub interface of the P interface. So here I am just writing a P2 and I am creating a one variable C, that value is 30. Right. Next the P12, next we need to create an interface P12 that inherit both P1 and P2. So this is the structure that in the form of the here the interface P12 that extend both P1 comma P2, and I am creating a variable D over here, that value is 40. Right. So that's it from the interface that declare one constant and one method. Now here we need to create a class Q that implements P12. So here I am creating a class Q. So now if a class wants the property of the interface, then we need to use a keyword implements that implements P12. So here now the P12 that extend all the data of the interface, above interface. So here Q can also access to all the variable, but here we need to override that declare a method, that is a void show. But in default, by default all the method in the interface, that is a public method, so we need to write down here public. If you are not writing a public over here, this will generate an error because there is a difference between public and default access specifier. So now I am printing the value of here abcd system.out.println. Here I am printing the value A, then same I am printing the B, C and D. Okay, so now that's it. I have just created the class Q. Now in main class I am just initiating the object of class Q, Q1 that is equals to new Q, and I am just calling the method Q1.show. So this is a just example of the interface inheritance. I am just creating the structure for the class that is called as an interface inheritance. That is of the multiple inheritance type. I have structure created. That is a one class is there. Here the two subclass is there. Now the third one, that is access both the property of P1 and P2. So this will tell the structure of the multiple inheritance. Let's run this code. Here our program name is Java program 15.java. Java C is there. There is no error. Java program 15. you can see the 10, 20, 30, 40, it will print the value of here. But suppose, as I told you, if you are not writing a public over here, the void show, you are not writing a public and then you are compiling that code, it will generate a one error that Q cannot implement the show in P12, attempting to assign a weaker access privilege. Right, the default method is a public all the method and we are assigning a weaker access privilege, that's why this method will generate an error. So here we need to compulsory write down the public. So hope you understand this particular program. Now the next program for that is a write program to demonstrate the multipath inheritance for the class having the relation. So here the main class is there, A is there, then BC that is a subclass of A and D that is a subclass of BC. So how we can write? So here we need to just create a A, then BC both the part of the A that accessing the A, and finally D can access this multiple class B and C. So we need to implement this structure, right? So here there is no any type of statement tells that user concept of interface or class. So we need to think about it. Here the D that is a class that access the data of both the B and C. So for this type of structure we require the concept of interface, because multiple inheritance, multiple class we cannot use in a single class. So for that multipath structure we need to use the concept that is an interface. Now here there is no any kind of specific logic is required, like you need to addition of the two number is there, subtraction of number, you need to display something constant variable. There is no any type of statement written in the question. So I have created a program by my own logic. I have just created a variable A, B and I am just printing the value of A, B and something. So for that you have the option, either you can create an interface A and B, either you can create an interface A and C. So for B and C you need to create a one of the interface, either you can create an interface B or you can create an interface C. Suppose if you are creating both B and C as a class, class B and class C, so here the D cannot, we cannot write a class D extend B comma C, right? So we need to create a interface either from B or from C side. I have created interface A and interface B. So now here the interface A, I have created one variable A is equal to 10. Now in interface B and C both implements the using the interface A, but now here the B is interface, that's why we are using the extend A, and now here the C class is there, that's why I am implementing the A, and simply public void, so I am just printing the value of the A, right? So now in the D we need to use the property of B and C. So because the C that is the class, so I am just using the extend keyword, and because here the class B is an interface, we need to write down implement. We can write like this, one is a class and one other is a interface. So we can extend some class as well as implement the interface, both we can use here. Now I am just using a overriding method public void show and I am printing the value of A and B, right? So here the value of A is 10 and B value is that is of A plus 20. I am just writing like this, and simply in a main I am just using the C1 is equals to new C. I am just creating the object of C and D. So let's show the output first of all. Java C program 16.java and Java program 16 is there. So you can see the output. First of all I am just printing the value of A, and in a D class I am printing the value of A and B, that will print a 10 and B is equals to 10 plus 20, that is equals to 30. So hope you understand this particular program. Now my next program, that is, this is again an important program. Now in this particular program I am using the concept of abstract class as well as the interface. So I have already explained the abstract class in my last video. You can refer that particular video for the abstract class programming. Now what the question tells here, this tells that the transport interface declare a delivery method. So we need to create an interface transport. Now the abstract class animal is a subclass of the tiger, camel, deer and donkey. So we need to create a one abstract class animal. So this class is a super class for the tiger class, camel class, deer class and the donkey class. Now the transport interface is implemented by the camel and donkey. So here, suppose if you talk about the class camel, so that camel extend animal as well as implement the transport interface, because this transport interface is implemented by camel and donkey, and same for the donkey class also, that extend the animal and implements the transport interface. Write a test program that initiate the array of 4 animal objects. So we need to create the animal array of 4 animal objects, but here the animal is an abstract class, so we are not able to create the direct object of the animal. So here first of all we are creating the array and then giving the reference to the different variable, different class, and if the object implements the transport interface, the delivery method is invoked. So let's just understand this particular. So in Java, first of all just read the question 2 times, then you can easily understand what we can use and what type of code we can make, because here there is no any kind of logic behind. We need to use the concept, that is a one concept, that is the interface and the abstract class. So here in interface I am just creating a void delivery method, but in abstract class there is no telling that create a one abstract method. I am just putting a void show method. Why I am creating void show method, that even I will also explain. So here as a question, one interface create a one interface, that interface transport create a one delivery method, create a one animal class, that's it. I have created one show method. Now here there are the 4 animal is there, tiger, camel, deer and donkey. Both 4 are the, all class are the subclass of the animal. That's why I am writing the tiger extend animal, camel extend animal, and then the deer extend animal as well as the donkey extend animal. And I am just printing the void show method, overriding one void show method, that this is the tiger method, this is the camel method, this is a deer method and this is a donkey method, right. So I am just writing like this. But now in a tiger, in a camel, that is extend animal as well as it implements the transport. So whenever the class implement the transport, in a transport one delivery method is there, so compulsory we need to override the delivery method is. So here I am writing a public void deliver, and hey camel, we need to deliver you or own. So I am just putting something message over here. So that is our line. Now next, that is the deer, same code for the deer and tiger. Now for donkey is the same code as an camel. I have already override the show method and a public void deliver method is there. So now in main we need to create the array of object of the animal. So I have created array of object of animal as a 4, and I am writing giving a reference, because animal is not a normal class, it is an abstract class, so we cannot create a object. This is a initialization of object. I am not creating the 4 object. So a1 of 0, that is giving reference to tiger, a1 of 1 that is giving reference to camel, same for a1 of 2 that giving a deer, and a1 of 3 that giving to donkey. Why I am writing this line as a dynamic method dispatch giving a reference to each other? Just because I have override one method called as an void show method, and I have override void show method in all these 4 class. Suppose in a donkey you are not overriding the void show method, so you cannot write this line. So that's why the question, in the question of our program tells that create the 4 array of object of the animal class. That's why I am creating this, and this is only a method to create the object for this. That's why I have put a void show method in the animal, because in question there is no type of statement written that create a one method of void show, and that's why I am not created abstract void show method. I am just not created normal method, that is a void show. Now after that I am using a for loop. You can just directly call this method like a1 of 0 dot show, a1 of 1 dot show, 2 dot show and 3 dot show. Rather than you just writing a for, I am just using a for loop. I is equals to 0, I is less than 4, I plus plus, and just a1 of I dot show. So this will call a for animal void show method. Now for the delivery that is not a part of all these 4 classes, that is a camel, deer, donkey and tiger. So that's why I am just created object for the camel and donkey separately. So camel C1 and donkey D1. And now I am calling the method delivery C1.delivery and D1.delivery. Now let's run this particular program so you can easily understand. Java C program 17.java and Java program 17. So first of all, these 4 are message for the tiger method, and these 2 are for the delivery method. So hope you understand this program. That's according to in Java, whatever the question tells, you need to create that type of logic in your program. So hope you understand these 3 program of the interface. So that's it from the programming. So thank you very much. If you have any doubt, you can feel free to ask me. Thank you very much.